You're listening to a Meldu Entertainment original podcast. On this week's session, we take a look at sex work from a consumer client perspective. We talk about the reasons why they choose to access sexual services and what they get out of or choose to get out of the adult industry as a whole. This is an interesting discussion which will hopefully open your eyes and help you discover more about your sexual needs and wants. Enjoy! Hey guys, welcome back to the show. Now, today I thought I'd do something a little bit different for this week's margarita session and have a client's perspective of their interactions with me and the industry and the whole shebang, really. So I guess my first question to you, Mystery Man, is what kind of draws you to adult entertainment as an outlet for you?
It'll be the variety, because
Yeah.
you like beautiful women, and you go through, especially with the camming. You sit down there, and there's all sorts of people on there, all different shapes.
Yeah. So your favorite form is camming, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah. Used to watch a lot of porn, but not so much anymore. Not really keen on how they do it anymore.
Yeah.
So the way.
Yeah, so what kind of drew you to that? What?
I still don't know, because I think I found a stick book when I was pretty 11 or 12, I guess, out in the bush, country boy. So
yeah,
that was nice.
Camming,
hear about it and then said, "Oh, that was good."
So camming's been around for like I don't know, 15 years. So
yeah.
Okay.
I haven't really done too much on the camming side. I've sort of gone through, seen a little bit here and there. I only really got in and started looking at it more fully, I suppose, to meet someone sort of different, I guess.
Yeah.
Probably 6 months ago, and that was mainly because I was just doing love watching masturbation type things.
Yeah, like
YouPorn or whatever the hell it is, kept showing these clips of the ladies, and that's what sort of got me now. Just sort of finally hit on the link and have a look. And
so like lockdown gave you that opportunity to explore that side of you more, maybe.
Yeah, because I was tied up at work at a remote area, and it was just nice and available because there's nothing else, no people anywhere. So it was good.
And I guess my next question, which is going to be a bit self-centered, but it is my show. So, what when you saw me for the first time, being a person with a disability as a cam girl, what did you think?
I honestly didn't notice straight off because I've seen you. Oh, this is a beautiful woman. I just want to have a look at this, because you go on there, it's all it's an adult show. It's all
TNA, as we call it in the industry.
Yeah, TNA. Yeah, that's all it is. Yep. Just hammering away. Sort of has its moments, but when I say you would just sit there just talking. But, oh yeah, this is really nice. So got a bit stressed out trying to get on and actually hear what you're saying. I did notice a little bit once I got in there that because what it was, I've guessed it was cerebral palsy, because I don't know another young lady who has it, a little younger girl. That's the only from your hand. That was the only thing that really I found noticeable about it. The rest of it, I just sort of, you're sitting down there yakking and carrying on like a 2-bob watch. You're really fun.
I do.
That's what kept me drawn in.
Oh, that's good.
You enjoy what you're doing.
Yeah, I do. But I do know that I ramble quite a lot. I've been told that I do talk a lot. So I guess creating a podcast was the ideal thing for me, because I can keep.
Yeah, I think so. It's a bloody hard job for you, I reckon, because you've got all these. You're trying to entertain hundreds of people at once by being yourself, and they're all asking different things, and you've got to be really clued up to get it going, I think.
Yeah,
you do it very well.
Yeah, and you and I were having a conversation yesterday, and you were saying that you must know what everyone wants, and you got to learn what everyone wants and try and work that out when you meet them.
Yeah, trying to trying to pull it out of them and find out what they're actually after.
And I think that's the most interesting part of my job, and I still struggle with it, but I feel like I'm getting better at it. Sometimes I still get wrong. I think we all do.
Yeah, it's just life. That's like me though. I've seen it. Found after talking to you, it's easier because it is an odd form. Some people like to use it to, I don't know, hammer people down, I guess.
Yeah.
I just sort of go in there. It's fun. You get it. It's an outlet that opens your mind up.
I think so. Yeah, I agree. And I think a lot of people go on there who don't have confidence to start off with it. It brings them out of their shell and it makes them a much stronger person. But unfortunately, you do have, as in every industry, you do have those idiots that want to bring you down and make it a horrible experience for you. But I think those are the times and those are the people that make you stronger.
Yeah, I'd say so. I mean, I've seen you get the shits with them. It's good. You can shut them down and get rid of them. So you've still got all that power and control. But it's obviously going to hurt people. It's be nice if they could actually stop it happening, but I don't seem to be interested in that.
Yeah, I think it's very hard for companies to do that because people do make free accounts so often. They can just make another account. I know there's a couple of companies that are working on verifications when you create accounts, which will be good. It'll stop people making like multiple accounts.
That'd be good.
Yeah, and not only girls, guys, and trans as well, which is fantastic that they're all being supported at the moment as well. So it's not all about female identifying performers. But it'd be a lot safer for everyone who's performing and a lot safer for the other viewers as well that are trying to do the right thing. So
yeah, it is. So you got everybody on there. You go open up, you got the meeting rooms for the couples and guys, and so trans and everything else. It's the whole mix of everybody that's in there.
Yeah,
and you're just sort of an exceptionally special one. And really good at it.
Special. Yes, I'm special.
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 Sounds stupid, that one, doesn't it?
So what, seeing like...
I think we grew up at the wrong era.
Seeing like camming is your favorite sort of form of sex work, what do you feel like you get the most out of it? What do you find that it does for you?
Oh, it certainly just gets you turned on and it allows your mind to work more, I guess. I mean, some of the shows it's full on.
Yeah,
I enjoy it because I like to get women off, I should say. I like to get them to come. So most of the time I'll go on there. I think it was like when I first met you. You sort of go in there and to try and please who you're talking to.
So
a couple of other girls, they still remember me, so I can't be doing something too badly.
Yeah. Do you prefer like the interactive shows with the vibration toys, or do you the old fashioned just tipped?
Yeah, the vibration toys are good. It's sort of the tipping side. It doesn't really make much difference, I don't think. I've done it with a couple of other ones here and there, and same with yourself.
Yeah,
it depends what the mood is at the time.
Yeah.
Go through. If you get a room that's got a few people in there chatting, it's actually good just to go that way because it can just move.
But do you feel like you're more involved in the show if that is enabled?
Yeah, you're more involved. Yeah, you're definitely more involved in the show if you're sitting there vibrating and getting those bits in. I'm assuming that's only a fairly new development side of it on the camming side.
I would say over the last like 5 years, I could be
5 years or something. Yeah.
Yeah, I think for me it's definitely made a difference for my shows and made it a bit more exciting for the viewers, and because I'm quite restricted in what I can do. So if the viewers can feel more involved in my shows, then that makes it more entertaining for them. So
yeah.
I think it was a great idea, whoever came up with that.
Yeah, I'll give them that. It's a little rip of that little toy.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's remote control toys.
Yeah. And I know with our particular working relationship, it's developed into exploring more about ourselves and also me as a worker, exploring more of what I can do. And so how have you experienced that with anybody else in your...
No, I haven't actually. It's I was to get close and talk. You can find a couple of nice people, but yeah, I've never come across anything that's, or any, I should say, any person that's so interesting. That's one way to put it.
So do you feel like
really into you, and it's actually very enjoyable, learning a lot.
Yeah.
Hopefully, maybe teaching you a bit, I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah,
So did you
it's
feel
really
like,
good.
did you feel like your interest in camming would have that effect for you, or you just think, oh,
No, not at all. I just not at all. I just you're just going on there to have a play and have some fun, see some TNA and move on.
So now you feel like there's an added shift to that for you, particularly?
Yeah, we're sitting down and talking about you and the relationship outside of that. Maybe it's good. It's highly enjoyable.
Oh,
it's really hard to put into words.
Nice to know I'm doing the right thing then.
Oh, you're definitely doing the right thing.
Yeah, and I
even on your gorgeous little task you sent me on.
Yes, I do. I send making do things that's quite humorous for me. But I guess also for me most girls are just, for me, they're on this. The majority, I think, in my opinion, are just there to do their job, and that's perfectly fine. But for me, it's more career orientated. So I do the cam shows, I do this podcast, I do porn, I do. I can't even say the word because I'm tongue-tied. But I support other sex workers and try and mentor them as well. So it's a full-time job.
You do a hell of a lot. It's you're fully involved with it. That's probably what makes you so special as well.
Yeah, but I think also I was chatting to Josie Hess, one of our previous guests, and they were saying that they're also an independent artist and they never feel like they're doing enough. And that's exactly how I feel. Like I never feel like I'm doing enough. I feel fulfilled, but I never feel like I'm doing enough. So
yeah, you haven't quite found what gets there, but I think that's pretty much everything.
It's very nice to have a client like yourself who is very invested in exploring your own needs and wants, as well as, and basically forcing is not the right word, but allowing my wants and needs to expand as well. So I think back into what was I saying? I think the relationship allowed me to expand my repertoire as a worker and also allow someone like yourself to come out of your shell maybe. And me to
definitely that.
And me to explore the things that I didn't know existed within myself, which is still a work barrier. But it expands my repertoire as a worker and hopefully makes me a better one.
To find out more. It's sort of it's a very freeing relationship, I think. It's one way of putting it.
I've had
internally freeing for both of us, I hope.
I think I've had other clients that it's just one-time thing, and I think it's a very common circumstance for most workers. And then occasionally you come across a client that is purely invested in themselves and also in you as a person, or as a worker, I should say. So that's really great. So thank you for that. That's been really great for me, and hopefully it continues.
I certainly would like it to.
Thank you.
Doing everything in my power to make it happen.
I guess the main question I do have to ask you, given this is the Margarita Sessions, what is your favorite alcoholic drink?
Mine, Maker's Mark Bourbon.
Nice.
With a soda water.
I know you were gonna say that.
It's tied to me ways, I am.
So you're not a red wine.
It's gorgeous and got a good memory too, so you got to be careful.
Okay.
No, I had a bad experience with red wine. I threw up everywhere on my ex-wife's Christmas party in a white bed in a hotel. Not a good thing.
Are you sure it was the red wine or?
Yeah, a bit hard back in them days. Maybe not.
Yes, okay. We won't go into that story.
Right, yes.
A bit dramatic. And also, I guess because you're an anonymous person, I also wanted to ask you who your favorite golden age porn star is.
I don't know, actually. Savannah.
Oh, okay. Because I know I've never asked you this question before. So.
Yeah, pretty sure. Yeah, thank you.
Savannah. So you talking
life, but yeah.
Savannah that only was in the industry for about 2 years back in the
short time.
She was gorgeous. Yeah.
Not
and
gorgeous blonde.
I guess I wanted to ask you that because I guess going back to work ethic and me not feeling like I'm doing enough, is that where I learned? That's the kind of era where I learned my work ethic. So yeah, I just thought I'd ask that question.
Yeah.
And it was a good answer. Yeah, she was great. Very troubled that she was.
She was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm very
gorgeous girl.
I am very surprised you did not say Jenna Jameson. That's okay. We're all
I don't mind Jenna Jameson. Yeah.
You know what?
I don't know what it was about Savannah.
Yeah. You know what? I was thinking about different things I could do for this podcast. And I was Googling, different things to do. And to make a list of things people you would like to interview. And I think Christy Canyon would be one that I would be amazed to interview, and also Holly Randall.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
the names are familiar.
Christy has her own podcast that's absolutely amazing, and she's also does her own radio show as well, and she's just amazing, funny, and so I think she'd be on my top list. So if she's listening, Christy, email me because we should chat. And also, Holly, if you're listening, we should chat.
Instead of emailing and compare notes, I reckon you'd make for a ripper of a show.
That's it. And I think I've watched Holly Randall's podcast a lot, and it's called Holly Randall Unfiltered if anyone wants to check it out. It's amazing. And that was kind of my inspiration for this podcast as well, because her mother, Suze, is a big inspiration for me. So anyway, thank you for joining us, little mystery man. Actually, I shouldn't call you little man because you're not little at all. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be calling you a little mystery man at all. I actually don't know if you're little, so I shouldn't actually make that assumption. Apparently, you're not.
No, I'm a good size.
Actually, on that, I'm not going to end this podcast now because you just made me think of another question. Do you reckon? Do you reckon as a cis male that size matters?
Not really. Sometimes it does, but no, it's how you use it.
Do you have a big dick and you were?
No, this is insecurities.
Yeah, exactly like we were talking about yesterday. People just have control because of their own insecurities. But if you were a nice person and a genuine person and you happen to have a big dick, then I'd go, yay, that's pretty amazing, and I hope you make me come.
Everybody's different and everyone's beautiful.
What is it about boobs that get everybody? Because I've never
smart, I should say.
You've started something for me because I've never actually known why I find boobs so fascinating. But
they're really nice.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, it's lovely to play with, I reckon.
But I know Nina Hartley.
Feel nice.
Yeah, Nina Hartley did an interview 10 years ago now, and she was saying sexual exploration was always a big thing for her, even as a young woman. She was like, I know boobs fascinate me, the body fascinates me. No, I'm not allowed to touch them, but this fascinates me. Why I've got to explore this. So I guess that's the same for me, and I guess the curiosity is just, and I'm still curious about people, even now at 30-something years old. Yeah, and I guess you are as well. Like
28. Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Of course I am. Yeah. Yeah.
No, everyone.
I think curiosity is what drives this industry as well. Is if we're all curious about each other and you learn more. It all comes back to learning and exploring and learning more about yourself and coming out of your shell.
Coming out and feeling what you're in, finding out what you actually enjoy doing instead of locking it away.
Yeah, I think
a bit easier.
Yeah, I think I'll always be thankful for this industry for that, for exactly that.
Yeah, it's like you're saying the other day. So it frees you from and gives you the ability not to have your inhibitions and everything else. You can be honest and open, where most people just aren't.
If I wasn't in the industry, then there's no way I could do this podcast.
Yeah, well, this is true. Like I can sit here and talk to you without a problem, but I'll get all shy and everything else about other things. So
let's get shy.
It's difference in the freedom to be whatever and whoever you want to be.
Yeah.
Sort of where it goes, and you're able to. Happy to do it, which is good.
Yeah. And I feel freer out of my own boundaries as well. And by boundaries, I mean my daily boundaries, not my working boundaries.
Yeah, you're stuck within the conditions you've got to be within, unfortunately.
We all have our own environment.
We all have our own environment we've got to work around, but you're stuck with a lot of bullshit from what you've told me and what I've seen.
What you've seen,
some idiots on there.
Well,
it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Because even when you were talking with Raven the other week on the other podcast, she's saying the same things. You're put into a pigeonhole. You're told you're this. And it's a load of crap. You're happy enough and strong enough, like Raven, to get out. And very, very, very few people have got that strength within them.
I think
one of the reasons I really like you.
Yeah, I think Raven is such a strong-spirited human, that even stronger than me, and they're incredible. With the amount of restrictions that they have, the amount that they can do, it astounds me after all these years. Still, thank you for giving us your perspective on the industry and what it does for you. I'm genuinely intrigued, and I look forward to learning more about you and hopefully other people after this episode as well. And I hope that it gives other people listening more encouragement to use the services available to them, whether it be, brothels or cam girls, whatever, to help bring themselves out of their shells, especially if they're socially or otherwise isolated. Yeah,
there's a lot of reasons that people need it and do it.
Yeah.
It's good. Very.
Well, thank you. Thank you for joining.
Thank you so much, beautiful lady. You can delve in anytime you want.
Oh.
It's a pleasure talking with you.
He's given me permission to delve in. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means for him, but you heard it here now that I can delve in anytime.
I think I should have kept my mouth shut, I think. Well, this is what makes you so special as well. I've got to stop saying that, don't I? Sounds like a fucking idiot.
No, you don't. No,
I don't.
What context you mean?
Yes.
But you do dig yourself quite a lot of holes.
I do, don't I?
On the subject of holes, I don't mind, because I like many holes as well. So, thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you, folks, and listen up and send ideas in. Thank you, Melina.
Remember, you can also follow me on social media, Instagram and Twitter at Melina Viking, and check out my website, my.bio/Melina Viking, and you can buy my videos, watch me live, and so much more. Thanks for joining us today, guys, and I look forward to bringing you the next Margarita Sessions.